Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Whitney.
And we are the Back Porch Mamas Fellowship. Welcome to our little slice of the podcast world. We are just two mamas sitting here around the kitchen table looking out at the back porch while the kiddos play. So if you hear them in the background, please pardon it. We're going to try to keep it to a minimum, but I mean, this is real life here.
Yes, it is. They are obnoxious sometimes.
But in a good way, they are having the time of their lives. So today we just kind of want to introduce ourselves, kind of go over our mission statement, what we want to accomplish with this podcast, and get into real life of what has been going on. So I am Ashley. I have been married to my husband, Nathan, for about 6 years now. We've been together for, I don't know, 11 years.
Yeah.
11 years. We met in 2015. And we have one son, Luke. He just turned 2 about a month ago.
And my name is Whitney. Me and Sadie's dad have been together for about 10 or 11 years as well. Actually, me and Ashley kind of met as soon as, because our husbands are best friends, basically.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So we met like
Through
right
them.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back in like 2015.
Yeah. A long time. We've come a long way since then.
We have.
Yes, we have. Sadie is just turned 3 years old, and we enjoy being outside in the garden, playing outside. We enjoy baking our sourdough bread, tending to our chickens, which are new. And that's about it.
Yeah, I think a lot of the things that I enjoy are like we enjoy very similar things. Like we have both gotten into sourdough. You got a little before me, but we both have gardens that we do, you know, both of us each in our own backyards. I also enjoy like other crafty things like crocheting and anything that's working with my hands pretty much, except for knitting. I've never gotten into knitting, but I would love to try that.
I did finger knitting one time.
Yeah, I think you just need somebody that can like, that can like show you how to do it, because sometimes YouTube videos just don't do it. They're just not the best.
That's very true. I'm so much better like reading a pattern than I am watching someone doing. I can read it better than I can like watch someone.
But then if I like lose a stitch, I'm like, well, how do I fix this? Yeah. And it's like it's scrapped completely.
Just throw it in the trash and start over.
Yeah. So that's been my problem. But anyway, so that's kind of some of our interests, some of the things that we will touch on. As we've said, we're both mamas, so we're going to talk about mama life and the things that are going on with our kiddos, and just
we've also been doing our Bible study.
Yes, we have. We started that back in the fall.
Yeah, we've gone through 3 books now. We're on our 4th book, I think.
Yes. Yeah, we did Matthew, Luke, Romans, and now we're reading Revelation.
Yes.
Yeah,
so we'll touch on that too.
Yeah. So I think one of the things that has been top of both of our minds is our sourdough.
Yeah. We
have both been on this sourdough like starter. We started it recently, like within the last month, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Whitney definitely had a lot more success with her starter than I did. I had a little bit of a mishap. I don't think it was necessarily my fault.
No,
like,
it wasn't.
Yeah. So we have a water filtration system, and it adds bleach into our water. And so because of that, each time I fed my starter, I was killing off my yeast.
Yeah. I feel like sourdough is so touchy. And if you don't really like think of all the things that could possibly go wrong, is it too hot? Is it too cold? Is my water okay? Like, should I put it like in the window? Should I put it in my microwave? Should I put it in the oven with my light on?
So I had never heard of the microwave in all of my research that I did. I have never heard of the microwave, but I know that's where you keep yours.
Well, my microwave is like right on the other side of the wall to outside. So my microwave is
where ours, the microwave touches like the garage.
Right.
So like it's probably a little bit warmer or cooler depending, but like it also doesn't vent to the garage.
Right.
So anyway, yeah.
There's lots of factors there.
But I keep mine in the cabinet.
Oh, nice. That's a good place for it. It's dark.
Yeah, and I was thinking, it was like, I feel like I had heard that like you shouldn't let it be till light. Mm-hmm. So I've been putting it in the cabinet, but then I have to remember to feed it.
Yeah, I've recently put mine like behind everything to like get it out of my sight, because there's just too much stuff on my counter right now. And the sourdough starter doesn't really look that sightly sitting on your counter when people come over. They're like,
No,
what?
it doesn't. Yeah, like what science experiment are you conducting right now?
It's alive. It's my pet.
Okay, so here's the question. Have you named your sourdough starter?
I have thought about lots of different names, and then like I look online and I'm like, "Ooh, this is a good name," and then I'll see that someone else has already named it, so it's not that clever to me anymore. But I thought Lazarus was pretty cool because it rises.
Oh, yeah. That is an interesting one. I had never thought about that. Yeah, I was thinking something like totally just like Betty. I don't know. That's just a name that popped into my head. I have not named my, and I did not put that much thought into it. So anyway, yeah. So what have you made with your starter?
I have made regular artisan style loaves. I just recently made a cheddar jalapeno loaf, and it turned out really, really good.
That sounds good.
Yeah, I took it to my grandma and aunt's house, and she was like, "Please leave this here because I need to eat the rest of it."
Oh my god!
I had to make another one. What about you?
Yeah, so I made my first 2 artisan loaves, and before we got on to like recording this podcast, I had to confirm that was what I made. I am that new to the sourdough. I was like, that's the one that you put in the Dutch oven, right? Like that's what I made. Yeah. So yes, I made 2 of those with a lot of coaching from Whitney because I'm like, it's not rising. And then I tried pretzels.
Oh, for
pretzel bites. Yeah, really pretzel bites. Those were good. Those turned out really good.
But I didn't get to try it. I should have put my cheddar jalapeno over here. I forgot all about it.
Yeah, so we still have some pretzels if you'd like to try. And then I made cinnamon rolls, and I swear my husband said they tasted like they were from a bakery, so that really like boosted my confidence. Like, okay,
if you're pleasing him,
yes,
of all people, then you know it must be really, really good.
Yes. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. Like, I have made something that has been like appreciated by my family. Like they were gone within 2 days. Like I made them on Saturday and they're gone.
It's really good. Yeah. It really does make you feel good when everyone in your house loves what you made.
Yeah.
Like it changes your whole thought process and like, oh, well, what can I make next that everybody will love?
Yes. And I think you gave me the suggestion of taking the artisan and cutting it up and making it into grilled cheeses. So we did that today for lunch. And so, yes, I did. I don't know that Nathan was the biggest fan of it. So he said it was like reinventing the wheel. I said, it's healthier. And have you seen the prices of a loaf of bread these days? And of course he hasn't, because I go grocery shopping. And I'm like, it's $4 for a loaf of bread. So
I try to sell it too. I'm like, it's good for your gut. It's good. It's got a low glycemic index. You don't even have diabetes, but it's good for you. Eat it. Don't make me have to like corset feed it to you.
So anyway, so what do you have planned like next? Like what is your next recipe that you're looking forward to?
I definitely want to try a blueberry lemon loaf, whether it be a sandwich type of bread or the artisan style. I'm not sure yet. I think it'll be better on the artisan style bread. So that's used to it.
Yeah, is this something that you were planning on doing like as a breakfast? Like I want to eat this with my coffee.
I was thinking it'd be good with like a little bit of cream cheese on it. Almost like a bagel, but not
bagel.
We do lemon blueberry bagels. Which is that?
So bagels is what I wanted to do next. I wanted to do blueberry bagels.
Yeah, those will be
or the cinnamon swirl.
Are you gonna put lemon in it too? I think lemon and blueberries is like.
I mean, yes, that is a very like classic. Yeah, that is a very classic taste. But I don't think I'm gonna do. I think I just wanted to do traditional. Traditional, and so I don't know. I looked at the grocery store today to see if I could find dried blueberries, and I didn't see those. But you're mentioning that freeze-dried.
Yeah, freeze-dried
might work. So I might look to see if I can do some freeze-dried blueberries.
I was just gonna put like straight up blueberries into my artisan loaf.
Oh, okay. Like fresh.
Like laminate the dough, like spread it out really, really thin, and then add it like bulk in there. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure, but I do think that using freeze-dried fruit is the way to go.
Interesting. So I've never done anything like inclusions into my loaf. But then again, I've only made 2.
Right. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not that far ahead of you. I can't even remember the things that I made last time I had my sourdough starter going. Like, I don't remember. I remember making the bread, and that was about it.
Yeah.
And I did do a cheddar jalapeno loaf back then.
Yeah.
But Adam was not a huge fan of it because he thinks it's too toothy. Like, the crust.
Oh,
Yeah.
crunchy, yes. So
Yeah.
that's kind
I
of my
like
problem.
it.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Panera Bread when I eat it. Like Panera Bread
Yes.
sandwich.
That's what Nathan said. He was like, I need some soup.
Yeah. I guess it would be good with soup.
It would be. And I can, number one, like guarantee that when it becomes cold weather again, we're going to do some bread bowls.
Yeah.
Because bread bowls are my favorite.
Saw little recipes for little baby bread bowls. So you could make 4, like one for you, one for Nathan, one for Luke if he likes it.
Yeah.
But you can make little ones like that are bread, like bowl size. They're super cool.
Interesting. I'll have to come back
You
to
can
that
do like
when
2 at a time.
Yeah, when we come back to the fall, the cold weather season where we're doing the soups.
That'll be so good.
Yeah. Yeah, it will be.
So how about your garden? Have you started your garden yet?
We haven't started it yet. Nathan just got some mushroom compost to build up the garden again. So each year, we have kind of a combination of raised beds. So our garden is on a hill.
Right.
For all of our listeners, kind of describing it. So when you walk into the garden, it's at normal level, but then as you walk down the hill, it kind of becomes a raised bed in the back. So
it's actually really cool.
Yeah, it is. My husband built it by himself. Yeah. So he is very talented in that. And each year, because of just like settling dirt, we have to add. So we added some mushroom compost this weekend. And by we, I mean he did it all. He's just amazing like that. So I just watched Luke. We watched Daddy shovel the poo into the garden.
Oh my gosh. So y'all did the mushroom compost.
Yeah.
And me and Adam decided to do that last year and we added it. It stunk.
Oh, it does. It really stinks
bad. My garden. I couldn't even breathe. Yes. I was like, please, I gotta go outside. I'm done.
So how about your garden? Where are you with yours?
We did not have to put new compost this year or anything. I just used what was already there. We went out yesterday and got the plants that we're gonna put in. We are doing tomatoes, cucumbers, squash, zucchini, and I really want to do watermelons this year. Like, I really feel like watermelons would be, but I tried before and I feel like it's just never enough water. Like, they don't get big enough or they die before. I don't know. Maybe I just suck at growing watermelons. We
did watermelons last year and we got, I feel like, a lot of watermelons. But the problem was that they would grow outside. Like, so our garden has a gate around it and the watermelons would grow outside of the garden gate and then the animals would get them.
Oh.
So that was our problem last year. And then the one that we did get that was growing inside the garden, so it was preserved. It just, maybe we picked it when it was not ripe enough. So we'll see if we do it again this year.
I also got some of old potatoes that were really kind of getting a lot of eyes on them. And I just threw them out in the raised bed that I have right outside the door. And they shot up. They're 2 feet tall right now.
Oh my goodness.
I'm excited about that. I was really surprised because I've done it before and it didn't work.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what we did. So we did that. We just took some potatoes that we had here at the house, cut them up, threw them out in the garden, and then we got a good crop that year. And then we kept the smallest potatoes that grew from that batch, and we replanted them. And then the next year we got probably about 20 pounds of potatoes.
So when did you replant them? At the end of the season, or did you let them go all winter long? Or
I'll have to go back and ask Nathan because I don't recall. I feel
I think potatoes can grow during the winter.
Yes.
I think.
Yeah. And I know we've never had a good luck with sweet potatoes, but our russet potatoes, we had we've gotten quite a few.
Mm.
And then the other thing that we grew was onions one year, and they did well. They did well.
That's cool. I did the little baby red potatoes.
Mm.
The ones.
Yeah.
So hopefully they turn out good.
Yeah.
I actually had to replant one of them because I threw some out in the garden and I had to move them out of the garden because apparently they don't pair well with a lot of other vegetables.
Potatoes?
You shouldn't plant them next to squash. You shouldn't plant them next to. Yeah. It says they fight for the same nutrients.
Gotcha. Yeah, so our garden is divided. So we have one that's one big garden that's kind of shaped like a U and then or a W, an M, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 separate raised beds. So we have one dedicated bed to just potatoes. And then this year we're doing a dedicated bed to strawberries.
Ooh,
So I'm really excited. Yeah.
I've tried to do strawberries multiple times, but the birds get them. But I did see you can get little rocks and paint the rocks to look
red.
like strawberries.
Yeah. And then when they peck them, they learn not to come peck your strawberries.
Just hurt my beak.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah. I think for us, we're going to get like a mesh to put over top. So you can just like raise it up, pick your strawberries, and then close it back down. And that way the birds won't be able to get to it.
That's a good idea. I need to figure out how to keep the groundhog out.
Mm.
Because we have a groundhog. And last year, every time I would go out to the garden and I'm like, that looks like a really good tomato. It's turning red. Tomorrow I'll probably pick it. And I would go inside for the evening. I'd be cooking dinner, look out my kitchen window, and he would be back there munching on that tomato.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was very frustrating. But he was cute, and I don't want to kill him.
Yeah.
Like, just shoot him. And I'm like, I don't feel like that.
No.
I can't do that.
No, I agree.
It's very cute, and it's fun to watch the wildlife.
Yeah. We'll just have to figure out a solution to keep them out of the garden.
Eat them on tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah. Send them over here. We just give our tomatoes away.
Yeah. I love tomatoes.
we don't eat it. We grow the tomatoes and we don't eat them. We give them away. That's like the thing when people ask, like, "Oh, you have a garden?" We're like, "Yes, you want some tomatoes?"
Mm-hmm. You know what's funny? Sadie does not really like any vegetables at all. But the other day I made a pasta salad with those little teeny tiny tomatoes in them. And it had red, yellow, and orange tomatoes. And she ate all the yellow tomatoes out of the pasta salad, but she would not eat the red or the orange.
Wow, how is that? That is strange. Like about the color. I wonder do they taste different?
I think they do.
Okay,
I think that they do because if she had like as soon as she would put a red one in her mouth, it was spit out like immediately. Yeah, kids are funny.
They are. They are very funny. They are. Yeah, so I think for us, we're planning on doing a lot of the same vegetables that you're doing. We're going to do some cucumbers, some squash, zucchini, bell peppers. I don't know if you mentioned bell peppers.
Oh, we're some bell peppers too. Yeah. And jalapenos, not jalapenos. I was like, do you want to do jalapenos like Nathan and Ashley? And he was like, I'm not eating jalapenos. What is the point?
Baby bell pepper. Yeah, so squash, zucchini, bell peppers. I think we might also do corn. We've done it in the past, so we'll see if we do it again this year.
Yeah, and it didn't turn out good. Like when you grow it at home, I feel like it doesn't look like the same as the corn on the cob you bought from the store. It's very wimpy in comparison.
Yes, I feel like that's how ours was as well. Like a lot of the kernels are missing.
Yeah. Well, Nathan said something about like making the tops of the corns like touch each other and that would like make them grow better or something. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like the little sprouts that come out the top of the corn plant. Like
the flowers. You have to have like the flower like thingies like go down into where the corn actually grows. Like that's what like seeds.
Wow. I would have never thought of that. I probably would have had no corn if it wasn't for Nathan over there touching my cornflowers together.
Yeah, he goes in and like shakes them, but we have enough wind in our garden that like the wind probably does half the job.
Yeah, he probably goes out there and like
I'm sure he does. Yeah. I'm just the waterer and the picker. Like I go out to water and pick, but then when it comes to like pruning, I send him out there. I can't. It's like
it's tedious.
It's tedious, and then it's killing off some of your offspring. Like you're growing so well that you just don't want to pick them off.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure exactly the correct way to prune some of the plants. Like, the only thing that I know kind of is the tomatoes, and, like, that's about it. But the tomatoes is what I care about the most and what you care about the least, so.
Yeah, that's very true. The only thing that I remember is, like, when you plant tomatoes, you can plant them further down in the ground.
Yes.
That's the only thing I remember about planting it. Nathan also does all the planting. Like, my job is just to water and pick.
Nice. I planted everything yesterday.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. But I like it. Adam doesn't like anything that has to do with yard work. Our husbands are very different when it comes to yard work. Our yard is full of wildflowers and weeds and maybe a couple of sprouts of grass. And Ashley and Nathan's yard is beautiful and manicured, and it looks like you're walking up on the White House lawn.
He takes pride in our lawn. Yes, he does. But he also used to have his own lawn care company. So that makes a big deal. Like
I haven't worked with him though. There's no excuse. Mm.
So moving on, I think we'll come back to gardening as we start to get some fruits, get everything planted for us at least, and all of that. So I think we are in our final stages of Revelation. We are maybe at least halfway through Revelation.
Yeah. I've actually read a little bit more farther ahead, only because we did have to take a little break for our Bible study for Easter.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, Easter kind of came in and everybody was spending time with their families, and we're trying to right now we were meeting for Bible study on Sundays, and so we've kind of figured with Easter and all that we had to take some time away just to spend with our families. I think we might end up moving Bible study to Wednesdays. That might end up working a little bit better now going into the spring and summer when it's warmer outside and spending time outside with the family on the weekends.
Yeah, that is a good idea. I actually kind of read ahead a little bit, and Revelation's so hard to understand. But I definitely want to understand it the correct way and don't want to like make up things in my mind. Do you have a feeling? Like,
yeah, well, I think
I don't want to assume what I want to say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I agree that like you want it to be a certain way, so you're like reading it to be that way.
Right.
And then I feel like I can read a couple chapters, and when I finish it, it's like in one ear and out the other. So it's really difficult. It's a difficult book of the Bible.
It is. It's hard to understand, but it's important. And I feel like a lot of people do shy away from it because it's kind of scary.
It is.
And you definitely don't want to be around like when all of the wrath is going on, and you want to understand it completely to like, am I going to be here? And is God really going to forgive me for everything that I did? And I just like on my way here today, I was actually praying in the car. I was like, please do not turn me away and say that I never knew you, and give me a sign for me to know that you do know me.
Yes.
Like, and you know my child, because I do not want.
That is, I think a mother's biggest fear is our children, like coming to know Jesus and the Lord. And I think it's funny because I was saying the same thing. I was praying the other day and I was saying like, God, I want to spend eternity with you. Like, please don't turn me away.
Right. I mean, how heartbreaking would that be? But I feel like if you care about it enough to pray that prayer, then you are saved because you care. And you want to like read it the right way, and you want to interpret it the right way.
You want to understand God's heart and all of the message of the Bible. Yeah.
And so that's basically what's been on my mind when it comes to Revelation, is because that's basically what it's all about, is the end.
Yes.
And when we're called up and it's the end, you want to know that you're on the winning team.
Yeah.
Because we know who loses here.
I don't want to be on the losing team. So I think maybe this is where we will say goodbye as the kiddos are ready for some attention from their mamas. But we will see you next week.
Yes.
Come back with some new, fresh content to talk about and just some follow-ups. I think definitely like something related to our Bible study or maybe a favorite Bible verse will definitely come up next week.
Yes.
And just whatever has been going on in our household with our kiddos. We've got young kids, as we mentioned, 2 and 3 years old. And so I think just a lot of momming.
Yes.
Wins and momming frustrations. Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. Potty training and spring cleaning and all of the things.
So thanks for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.
Yep. God bless you guys.